Sit down, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Better. Anyway. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Hope everybody had a good, productive day. No, not too much craziness in the world going on for you on this specific day. Everybody stay safe, stay positive, and stay out the way. All right, y'all. So look. Sixers play tonight. Play Toronto. Not that bad of a game, I guess. I mean, we came out with the W. We didn't get shellacked like we did in Cleveland the other night. That's always good, right? We're gonna have to step it up on the road, man. We can't go back to what we was, last year or last season on that road, man. It was that last year was terrible. But anyway, it's a good W tonight, man. Comeback win. It was pretty much down the whole game. I think we was before we got the W, pretty much before we took the lead in the fourth quarter. I think that the last lead we had was in the first quarter. I think it was like 10. It was like 8-6 or something like that. Anyway, the beginning of the game looked pretty good, pretty solid. After that, it was downhill, man. Toronto was lighting it up, bro. I don't have the numbers for that first half, but they was lighting it the hell up all game pretty much. They wound up going 37% from 37% from 3-point, 37% from three, and then 35% from the field. What kept us around in the game was their turnovers, but then again, we was turning the ball over too. That was pretty much dead even. I think they had 19 turnovers, we had 18. Regardless of that, like I said, we came out with the W, man. And I can't really pinpoint what to blame our shooting woes on. I mean, we had great shot selections, but we just couldn't make the shots, man. Couldn't knock them down. It was wide open threes, wide open shots, just couldn't knock them down, man. Shot selection wasn't bad, just couldn't make a shot to save our lives, man. We was under 30% at halftime. In the first half, under 30% shooting from the field, man. I touched on it last time. I made a video. Well, it was short, I think, about Tobias, who had a great game today, by the way. I'm not throwing no shade at Tobias tonight, man. But him on a spot-up jumper, I don't give a damn if it's from 15 feet. 9 times out of 10, he's going to miss. Now, if he's full motion on just moving and he grab the ball and he can knock that down. But he's standing still, that spot that he can't hit. I don't know what it is. It's like he can't hit those, man. But let that ball be running a fast break and you kick it out the three for him at the 3-point line. He's going to knock that down, splash every time. Every time. It's crazy. But again, Joel doing Joel this year. Joel's turned his around, man. This boy he's starting to become exactly what we need him to become, and that's a dominant beast down in the post. He's not out there at the 3-point line waiting to shoot a three. In the fourth quarter he was pushing point, but he didn't take no stupid jumpers. You know what I'm saying? And you can see there's something in Joel this year. Well, in the first 3 games that he's played, because he only played 3 so far. He ain't played against Cleveland the other night. We need bull. But you can see something in him, man. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like I said, within these first few games, something's a little bit different with Joel, man. I don't know if it's the coaching or if it's just him and his mentality is just changing. He's just ready to win for real now. You know what I'm saying? A couple years ago when we lost again, to Kawhi, you could see the pain and the hurt in him. But last season, something just wasn't right. I'm gonna say like this: Last season, Brett Brown is a great assistant coach. He is not a head coach, man. He doesn't take leadership of the team. No one believes in him. Had he been fired after not the season just past, season before that, we still had Jimmy Buckets. But we ain't gonna go there. That's old shit now, right? Moving past that, right? Tonight's game, right? Back to tonight's game. So Tobias balled out tonight, man. 26, 11, and 3. 26 points, 11 boards, and 3 assists. He balled out tonight, man. And he actually came down in the fourth quarter and he said, listen, he set up the I think it was like 3 possessions. He set it up. You know what I mean? You can see him actually take leadership and go up to Ben and go up to Joel and say, look, Joel is open in the paint. As soon as we get the ball across the half-court line, toss it into Joel. Just go down low in the paint, Joe. Stand under the basket. I'm throwing you the ball. They can't stop you. They was in foul trouble, too. Toronto was in foul trouble. Joe, go down in the paint. Get under the basket. I'm throwing you the ball. They can't stop it. They was doubling Joe all game. Double, triple teaming Joe all game. As soon as he get the ball. But Joel dropped 29, had 16 boards, 4 assists. This is what Shaq was talking about the past few years about Joel. He could be a dominant player. All he has to do is score 6 points each quarter. Score 6 points each quarter, you've become a dominant player. And Joel is going beyond that, though, because it just seems like today he started off a little slow. But in that fourth quarter, he turned it on. At the end of the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, he turned it on. He became that dominant boy that we need, that big man. You know what I'm saying? I think Ben dropped 11 points tonight. I think Ben dropped 11. I think he had 8 assists and, like 11 boards or something like that. Being Ben. You got to let Ben be Ben. Ben's going to have a couple games this year where he just goes nuts. And he's going to have games like this where, he may not give you all the points, but he's going to facilitate as he should. He's going to get you rebounds. You know what I mean? And that's cool. What we need to focus on is Tobias, though. Tobias, we need Tobias to be more consistent. Give us at least 22 points a game. He can get us 10 board, whatever. The assists we're not really worried about. But the points, we need Tobias to be that person to give us 20 to 24 points a game. We really do. Because, we really don't have anybody else on the team that can give us that besides Ben. And if Ben is not giving it to us, Tobias has to be that person to step up and give us those points in order for us to be what we want, what we know we can be, and what we want us to be. You understand? If we want to go to a championship, Tobias has to be that person that give us at least 20 to 24 points a game. You can't do it without it. It helps that Seth tonight has 17 points. It damn sure helped. You know what I'm saying? But Embiid can't. Listen, Embiid, we all know that Embiid's not going to play every game this season. We all know that, just load management on all the players. This is what they do. So you know that we're not going to get Embiid every single game. And especially when Embiid's not in the game, who's going to be the person to step up and take Embiid's place as far as the points go? So it's either going to be Tobias or it's going to be Ben. Ben can get us those points, but we need Tobias to be more consistent. Tobias can be more consistent. We'll be up there in that top tier in the East to get us to where we need to go. Right? So, that being said, we 3-0 when Embiid's playing, man. It's only 4 games in the season so far. But that game against Cleveland, we got shellacked, bro. We lost about 20, 24, I think. 25 points, something like that. And we couldn't do nothing with it. And it's crazy because the beginning of this game against Toronto, we looked exactly like we did when we was playing Cleveland. We couldn't make no shots to save our lives. Turning the ball over all crazy, looking bad on defense. Toronto, they was lighting us up from 3, man. I don't even know. I didn't even write the stat down on how many threes they took in the first half or throughout the whole game. Well, no, throughout the whole game, they went 17 for 45 from 3. But that first half, everything they put up from 3 was going in. Every shot they put up from 3 was going in. That was just ridiculous. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you really could put that on the defense. Because what I was seeing was, well, all right, so I was seeing a little bit of both. Attest to good, good contestments against the 3-point, against their shots, but it was still they were still knocking them down. And then again, there was some sloppy defense going on also. I will say that. Missed rebounds, turnovers and all that other stuff. And then the refs, with they goofy, I don't even want to talk about that. They was getting on my dang on nerves too. But yeah, man. I mean, look, man. Tobias had a great game. Joel had an awesome game. Seth had a solid, decent game, man. So yeah, man, look. It's a good win. We dug it out. We figured it out, got it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied with the W. But we can't keep playing like this if we're expecting to be in that top tier of the East and possibly, to get us to that goal that we really want and need, a chip. Can't play like this. This ain't going to get it. This ain't going to get it at all, man. Another thing I wanted to touch on, man, what happened to our bench? What happened to the bench? That first game against the Wizards, boy. The bench was awesome. And in the preseason, bench was awesome. After that first game, benches they took a nosedive, bro. Well, even in the Knicks game, they played pretty good. But the nosedive is crazy, man. The last 2 games, man, they have been non-existent. It seems like we don't have a bench. And that's why I really feel like Danny Green should be coming off of the bench. I feel like Danny Green coming off of the bench gives him, keeps him fresh. For then when we need to put the bench players in, we can get that scoring off the bench that we need. Play the inside outside with him and Dwight. Maxey out, you know what I'm saying? Maxey facility, Maxey runs not Maxey, Shake runs the point. You know what I mean? I feel like Danny Green should not start. And the reason why I feel like he shouldn't start is because he's better coming off the bench. Because what has he done? What has he done starting? Danny hasn't done anything for us starting, really. I haven't seen anything. I feel like he's better coming off the bench. He comes off the bench, he'll give us that, that defense out on the wing, and he'll give us that little wing jumper that he has. And he can do, Dwight inside, kick it outside to him, or Shake drive, Danny open in the corner, dish it out to him, Maxey drive, same thing. That's what Danny does. He stands in that corner and he hits that 3 for you when you need it, except for when you're in the championship. No shade, Danny. That's my guy. But yeah, man, I really feel like, I don't know what's going on with the bench. I don't know if you can put it on the, trying to get the chemistry together, if Doc's still trying to figure out the rotation. It's early in the season. It's only 4 games in. I'm just putting my thoughts and opinions out there. I'm not criticizing too much. I'm just saying I feel like Danny Green should not be starting. I personally feel like Thibault should be starting. No, he doesn't bring that offense, but he does bring that defense that you need. The contested three-pointers, rebounds, all of it. I mean, honestly, Thibault is in the mix in every play that whenever you turn, Thibault is around where the ball is at. Danny's not. Again, this is no shade to Danny. I'm just speaking my opinion personally, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like Thibault should be starting at Danny Green's spot. He's a little bit, linkier. He got more length to him. Pause. He plays defense, man. He give you that gritty defense, give you them boards. He's not a scorer, but he give you that defense. And Danny hasn't been scoring. So what are you really losing? But I could tell you you're gaining more defense. I could tell you that. You're not really gaining offense with Thibault, but you're also not getting any offense from Danny Green either as him starting. You put Thibault in there, you're gaining defense. You're gaining rebounds. You're gaining more pressure on the ball. We need to put Thibault. I feel like we need to put Thibault in there. But again, I'm not the coach. What do I know? I'm going to mind my business with it. I'm just speaking my opinion again. It's all my disclaimer. Right? So, maybe that's what it is as far as the bench goes. I think that's a simple fix. I think they'll get it together. It's only the 4th game of the season. I know. Why are you reacting so crazy? Whatever. Don't like it. Hit the dislike button. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great comeback win for the Sixers. Like I said, man. They came back, got the W. That's all that really matters, right? It was a struggle. That's for damn sure. It was a struggle. But they came back and got the W. What I was going to say. Oh, even in like the second quarter too, we still outscored them. And we were down. I think we were down like 10 points. But we still outscored them in the second quarter. 31-28. They was jacking up so many damn threes, man. They was jacking up a lot of damn threes, but they was hitting them joints too, though. But yeah, I mean, we still outscored them in the second quarter, which is kind of crazy, man. Like when you sat and watched the game, it didn't seem like we outscored them in the second quarter. It seemed like we was getting trashed in the second quarter. But I guess it was more because we wasn't getting offensive rebounds. They was getting way more offensive rebounds in that second quarter than we were. They was jacking up all them threes. They was knocking them joints down. And we couldn't make a shot, so I guess that's the reason. We was at that free throw line like a mug, though. I know that. So maybe that's what it was. Whatever. Moving on. Like I said, I already said, I really feel like Thibault, needs to be starting. That's my opinion, man. We got to get our shooting wolves together though too, man. We can't win without being able to score, man. Wide open jumpers, and you can't hit them joints, man. You know what I mean? Even if you're not confident you're gonna make that 3-pointer, step in. Take the shorter shot. Take the one that you're sure that you're gonna make. And if you miss, okay, cool. But you don't have to keep jacking up threes because you're down. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon. You feel what I'm saying? We was down 10 pretty much the whole game. I know we went down by like 14 in the third. I think that was the most we went down. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to say it was in the third when we went down 14. I'm pretty sure we was down 14 in the third, but throughout the game, the most we was down was by 14. We don't have to jack up threes every time we get the rock. Especially knowing that we ain't hitting the mugs. You know what I mean? Take the easiest shot, take the short shot, get the points, play D. We got the defense. Go back down there, play D, get the rebounds, box the hell out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, again, Thibault should be out there because Thibault is able to guard at that 3-point line a little bit. He guards a little bit more aggressive than Danny does. Put him out there, man. Let him do his thing. Because that Danny Green thing ain't working right now. He ain't giving us the points. He played D, but he ain't giving us the D that we need like Thibault would. I mean, you go back and look at the tips. Thibault give you that defense at that top, at that 3-pointer, man, at that 3-point line. So, I mean, that's my opinion, like I said, man. But, going back to Joel, man. These 3 games that we won, 3-0 with Joel being in there. Joel has been beasting these dudes, man. It's I mean, he's averaging like 20 something points a game. It's closer to 30 points a game. I mean, I know he scored 29 points against the Wizards. He scored 29 tonight, and I think against the Knicks he scored like 27 or something like that. 10 and over boards. 10 or more boards in each of those 3 games that he played in. You know what I'm saying? Few blocks in each game. Couple assists in each game. Joel is balling, bro. I'm so happy to see Joel playing like this, man. You know what I'm saying? These few games that he did play so far in the season, Joel has been dominating, man. He took over that game against the Wizards in the 4th quarter. He took it over. Took over that game in the 4th quarter. Against the Knicks, he did the same thing pretty much. And here you go again, 29 tonight, doing Joel. Joel can possibly average 30 points this season. It's very possible. It's very possible. But we definitely going to need, for those games that Joel is not playing, just like in the game against Cleveland the other night, somebody got to step up and take over that scoring, man. And 9 times it's going to have to be Tobias. Yes, Ben can do that. But Ben won't be able to do that every time Joel is not playing. Because we already know he's going to load management and all that. You know what I'm saying? That the new NBA is. It's not even new no more, but you know what I'm saying. Ben is not the person to take over the game and score 20-something points. If Ben and Tobias both can score 20-something points a game while Embiid is out, that's even better. But we know Ben doesn't take those jumpers. You know what I'm saying? Certain games Ben will play more aggressive, and he can do that. But it ain't going to be every game that Joel isn't playing, and that's for sure. We know that. But if we want to win, when Joel is not out there, and we want to win on the road, somebody besides Joel is going to have to take over at some point and give us at least, like I said earlier, 20 to 24 points a game. And to me, it has to be Tobias. Who else is going to be able to do? Who else besides Ben consistently is going to be able to do that? If no Embiid, if we don't have an Embiid playing in a game, he's sitting for load management or, God forbid, an injury, who is going to be that other player to come out there and be able to give us that scoring, that consistent scoring, besides Tobias? He has to step it up. And we've been saying this for the past 3 years. He has to step that up, man. Everybody else is going to have to step it up too when Embiid's not playing. Hell, when Embiid is playing, everybody else has to step it up also. The shooting has to come up. The percentage of shooting has to come up. We can't be missing these open jumpers and open scoring chances and stuff and expect to be able to win these games. Some got to give, man. We only 4 games in. Yes. Only 4 games in. We're 3-1 right now. But look, out of those 3 games, 2 of those games we went into the 4th quarter trailing by 10 or more. And had to claw our way back to win the game. The only game that we won convincingly that you didn't have to say anything, you just sit back and just enjoy the game, was the Knicks. And then we got spanked by Cleveland. A bunch of second-year players and freaking Tristan and damn Kevin Love. We can't. Somebody has to step it up, man. Somebody. I'm saying Tobias. He has to. He has to. Shake may be able to do it. Shake's coming off the bench. I'm talking, come on. Shake can do it. I'm not saying Shake can't. But Tobias has to be that one, man. He has to. In order for us to be successful, there has to be another player to be able to give us at least 20 to 24 points a game with Embiid. Without Embiid, we need more. And it's either going to come from one player or it's going to come from multiple players. But it has to happen. And us missing shots like we, tonight and against Cleveland, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. I'm definitely waiting for Ben to really, and all the other players on the team is saying, like, we just keep telling them, just look, you got the shot, take it. Take it. What's the worst that's going to happen? You miss. Everybody else is missing now. Take the shot, bro. Take it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Embiid. Ben is just not comfortable shooting, man. You ain't going to get comfortable with not shooting. You're not going to get comfortable shooting if you're not shooting the ball. Shoot the ball, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Just do it. That's my take on Ben. I ain't got too much to say about Ben. I love the way Ben is playing right now. He's playing aggressive. He's just not taking them jumpers. But again, like I said before, you gotta let Ben be Ben. If he takes the jumper, cool. If he doesn't, cool. You gotta let Ben be Ben. You can't force him to do it. I'm just saying what everybody else is saying pretty much as far as on the team. Not everybody else, like me talking. And you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the coaches. I'm talking about the players. They keep telling Ben, you got the jump, you got the shot, take it. Just shoot it. Just let it go, bro. If you open, shoot the ball. It makes your defender more true against you anyways. We'll open the floor up for everybody else. Take the shot. Why not, man? Just let it go, Ben. Take the shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's it. It's a good win, man. It's a solid win. You know what I'm saying? See, the season, I feel like it looks real promising for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just excited to see who else is going to step up and become that other piece that we know we're missing and be consistent with it. You dig what I'm saying? Is it going to be Tobias? Is it going to be Shake? Is it going to be Seth? Because Seth has been playing pretty damn good, bro. Is it going to be Ben? Is it going to be the rookie? Who knows, man? It's going to be an exciting year, though. I'm excited. I think our next game is on Thursday. I'm not sure. I think it's against the Magic. But, again, like I said, man, I'm excited for the season again for the 1,000th time. And I'm just happy to see what's going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, folks, I'm out. If you did watch this whole entire video, I appreciate it. If you didn't, it's all good. Hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, all that good but yeah, man. I'm out. You know the saying, you know how it go, man. Stay positive, stay blessed, stay away from that negative-ish, man. It's me again. I'm out, y'all. Peace.